Hello, welcome to the Candy Channel for sweet messages from the divine. So today I'm back at home after a wonderful vacation with my family in Myrtle Beach, and I took the week off. I didn't really see clients and I just relaxed. And today we're going to talk about finding your truth, because that's what kind of hit me in the face during my vacation. So the first thing that, I want to share with everybody today is that if somebody comes on live, I'm going to see if I can figure out which button it is to let you be live so that you can ask me questions. So if anybody is on there and wants to speak your truth today, I am going to permit you to, like the two of us can talk, right, on Facebook. So again, we're going to talk about finding your truth in life, and not only finding it, but speaking it, living it, being connected to our truth. So the first thing I want to point out today is I was going to fix my hair, because my hair is super curly and it's all over the place today, and put makeup on before the Candy Channel. And I start thinking about truth. And this is me. This is how I look. This is how God made me. I don't have any makeup on. My hair's all curly, and that's the way God gave me my hair, right? And so I was going to straighten it to make it look like something that it's not, and put makeup on just to make myself look a little bit better. But really, this is who I am. This is Candy, complete. And I'm in my backyard that's kind of messy right now, and here I am. So today I want to talk about the truth. When I went to the beach, I was there with my kids, and family is like it for me. Being a mother and having my two children and not having like my parents anymore, my grandparents, most of my family, the family as children that we grew up with, most of those people are, the elderly part of our family is gone, and we're the next generation. Me, is the next generation, and so there's the generation before me is primarily gone. So I was walking on the beach with my children, and I realized that I was in so much pain with my back that I couldn't walk on the beach. And it made me start thinking about my top values. And one of my top values, well, not one, the top value that I live for is freedom. Freedom and my family, the two F's, are my primary top values. I was with my family. I really was in pain. So I wasn't really enjoying them the way I could, because we had a 9-hour trip in the car, and it's just, my back was excruciating. And the truth is that for me, weighing too much is a reality. My body is too big to support me. And that's a truth. And it's not an easy truth to admit. And that's great that I admitted it, but now what? What to do? So I'm challenging you. Actually, I'm inviting you and challenging you, because an invitation is soft. A challenge is kind of in your face. Today I'm kind of in between, like, what is serving you in your life and what is not serving you in your life? What is it that you need to be truthful about to yourself? And what is it that you should admit through your language to the person that you need to have a better life? The old adage or saying, the truth will set you free. It's an old adage, but it has so much relevance to our lives right now, to my life. Does it to you? I don't know. Only you can answer that question truthfully to yourself. What is it, or where is it in your life that you feel you're not being truthful? Is it in a relationship? Is it with yourself? Is it with your finances? and the debt maybe is getting bigger and bigger in your life, and you're thinking you're like this to the debt. I did that before in my life, and trust me, that does not ever leave a happy outcome. So where is it in your life that you need to be more truthful? If anybody comes on live today, I'm going to invite them to talk. And oh, there's Angela. Thank you, Angela. So you are there. So that's the question I have today, is truth. So not only did I discover a truth while on vacation, and a hard truth, I made a decision to start living my life in truth. So why is it bad to show my hair like this? Why is it bad for a woman not to be wearing makeup publicly, or, doing a Facebook Live? I see so many Facebook Lives that, people really get dressed up for. And it's great because that's what in that moment, that's what they're portraying. But I figured since I was talking about truth, I wanted to be who I am, just the way I am. Because really there's nothing wrong with that. Another question I had for myself is, why do I tell those little white lies? The lies that, thank you for loving my curly hair. Those little white lies like, do these jeans make me look fat? If you really love somebody, tell them those are not the most flattering jeans for you. It's okay. You can say it with love. But if somebody's asking you for the truth, give it to them. You don't have to be mean. And even if it's something that maybe it's hard to say, saying it will set your heart so free. I remember one time, and this is a stupid story, but it's the truth. I had vertigo. It was a long time ago, and we had a waterbed. And I said to my husband, man, we need to get rid of this waterbed because people that have vertigo, as you're going to sleep, it's the worst time. That's when the spinning is like really, really bad. And for some reason, he of course didn't understand what I was going through with vertigo, because unless you have it, it's really hard to understand what it feels like. So I kept saying, let's get a new bed. So the one time he was away, and I thought, I am going to buy a new bed. I'm going to figure out how to drain my waterbed and put the hose out the window, drain my waterbed, collapse my waterbed, had the new bed come in. But I didn't tell him. I didn't tell my husband. And I think I felt partially guilty about it. So he had asked me to write the bills, and can you believe I wrote all those bills? And I put the checkbook, the bills everywhere, somewhere I could not find them. I was outside, wrote them, brought them in. Could not find them. I called him finally after a long day. And back then you deposited checks, so I also had his banking checks. And I couldn't find them. Couldn't find his paychecks. And I said to him, I lost things. I lost the payments. He's like, how did you lose the checks? I said, I wrote them out and I lost them. A couple days later, he came home, and of course I'm sleeping in this new bed. And I heard him come into our house, and where he puts his wallet and everything, I heard the door open. And I heard him come upstairs, and he handed me all the bills, the check, and everything. I'm like, where the heck did you find that? He said, in my drawer. The drawer that he always uses. And for some reason, I put his paycheck and all the bills back in that drawer. Couldn't find it. Didn't remember doing it. And it's back when I still had a memory, which now, that's a challenge. So my point is, hi Laura, if you want to come live and talk about speaking your truth, please let me know. And I will hit the green button and you can talk to me today. Or ask me any questions. So there it was. The bills were right on top of me, lying in my new bed. And he found them immediately. And I realized later, I don't even know if it was right then, that the truth was holding me back. Because I didn't tell him about this bed, and I was kind of hiding it from him, I wasn't doing it for a bad reason, for any means. I was sick and I needed to be able to sleep in a bed that did not have water in it. That was the bottom line, and that was the truth. But I should have just told him instead of like being afraid and keeping it hidden. So where is it that you're afraid and feel like you're hidden in your life? And what truth is it that you need to hear, even if it's from your own heart and soul? Or what truth do you need to admit through your own language that's going to set you free? For me, it's coming up with a plan to become more healthy, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to come on every day, and I don't know if I could come on at 2 o'clock, but I'm going to pop on live the Candy channel this week. And I'm going to tell you the progression of the health gains that I'm planning. I'm not sure what they are yet. My first thing was the truth. When I was in Myrtle Beach this weekend, the other thing that started happening to me, and when I made this discovery, I literally said, I was having a conversation with somebody on the beach, and I said, oh my God, I can't walk on the beach. It is my favorite thing in the world to do, and I can't do it. And I said to my friend, I said, oh, I wonder if I lost weight, if I'll feel better. Because part of me saying I won't, because it's an injury. I have an injury in my back. But that's not our truth. Of course, if I even lose 10 pounds, the pressure on my back will be different. And so as I say this to my friend, there was a group of women walking past us, and I happened to look up, and on the back of one woman's shirt, it said, do it. So that's the second theme of today. What is it that's holding you back from your personal truth or the life that you're really meant to have? When I do a reading for somebody, the greatest privilege and joy that I have is I see their ultimate potential. Their highest self speaks to me and tells me what they really want and what their soul was meant for. What was the purpose their soul came here for? And so when somebody asks me a question, that's where I go. I go to their truth. In the Akashic Records, when I talk about it, which is the database to your soul, connected to Divine Source, it's a space of infinite love, wisdom, and most especially truth. So the energy field that I live in each and every day when I do my readings is the energy of truth. But yet I wasn't being truthful with myself. So the universe had to walk by on the beach and say, do it, Candy, do it. Like, do it, Chucky, do it, right? So that's what I want to talk about today. What is it that is holding you back from your truth? Again, this week, every day, I'm going to talk a little bit about my health plan, my health gain plan. Not my weight loss. Nobody wants to lose anything in life. Nobody wants to lose money. You don't want to lose. Is gaining health. And so from moving from this point forward, each day today each day this week for the next 5 days, I'm going to pop on the Candy channel and I'm going to talk about my game plan for health, because I'm not living my truth. I'm not speaking my truth. And I'm not afraid to say anymore. I'm at an age in my life that I'm overweight and I need to lose weight. My hair is curly, and sometimes I'm going to leave it that way. And you know what? I don't need to always have makeup on. If somebody doesn't think I'm beautiful on the inside or the outside, that's really not my problem. I am whom I am. That's my truth. When we speak and live in our truth, that's when we're living in our divine self, in our purposeful self. So today I invite you to speak your truth. If you want to come on and talk about anything today, I'm here. And I'll just hit the button. There's a little green button if you want to come on. And if you just hit that, then I'll be able to hit my button and you can come on live if you choose. If not, I invite you this week as I come on. And if you have any revelations, stay with me this entire week. And we're going to be speaking about our truth and how to transition into our highest self while living on this earth. You know, I see spirits standing in line for people who can still have children. I see these little souls who still want to come to this earth. I truly believe that we have a little line of people, little souls that want to come to this earth because it's such a privilege to be here. It's such a privilege to be walking on this earth because this is where we can exert our free will and make choices. So what's your choice today? Truth or living in lies and fear? I believe people aren't necessarily telling lies because they're bad. I don't think when I tell a little white lie and say, yeah, those jeans look great, when they make somebody look fat. I mean, I don't do that. That's not my thing. But I wasn't being truthful with myself about my health. I take a whole bunch of pills still. And I weigh so much, more than, not as much as I weighed when I had my thyroid cancer, but I still gained weight. It's still hurting my body. I don't have the energy that I want for my clients. I have the energy for my clients. Believe me, I give a lot of my energy to my clients. But the truth is, Candy needs some energy too, meaning me. And I need to start taking it now. So this week I'm going to come up with a health plan to be more healthy. You'll see me doing different things. Maybe you can join me on a walk when I'm huffing and puffing. Or maybe, I don't know if I can take the camera in the pool. I do a lot of swimming in the pool. Maybe you can do some of the exercises in my pool that I usually do at the health club. So I'm inviting you this week. Speak your truth. Set your soul free. Live in your higher self. I'm sending you love and light today and always. And I invite you, if you like, to start listening to my free meditation called Limitless, because you are all limitless. And as you receive my meditation, you'll also receive my nurture series that's free, and it's called Awaken Your Intuition. So how to listen to your inner voice inside yourself. So this is Candy signing off from the Candy channel, Sweet Messages of the Divine, and speaking your truth and living in your higher self. Sending you so much love and light from my heart to yours in this moment. Bye. Have a blessed day.